Greetings everybody, welcome here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph, I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're here, day 23, battle number 23 of the series that we are running for the month of December, which is Progressive Rock Solo Artist Album Wars. So Ben, who is a subscriber of mine, friend of mine, he has put together 32 band or solo artists, I guess in this case, to compete against each other in a tournament. And the tournament is they pit one album against another, and then it's my job to listen to the albums and decide which one I like better, and it goes on to the next round. So we have now done an entire first round, 16 battles. We are almost through the second round, 8 battles. We are now into the 8th battle of the second round. Tomorrow will begin the quarterfinal. Oh, not tomorrow, because this will come out tomorrow. The following day will begin the quarterfinals. So we have 2 interesting albums, 2 albums I had never listened to before this tournament, for very different reasons. The first one is Phish's Sunset of Empire, released in 2018. The other one is John Anderson, Elias of Sunhillo, which was released in 1976, his first solo album. So the Phish album, I never once Phish left Marillion, I never followed his career after that. I did like his voice, and I liked the music they made with Marillion, but I wasn't sure I was going to like, after I heard some reviews about the album, I wasn't sure I was going to like his stuff that he did after. But it's pleasantly surprising. I've sorry, problem with my throat today. Maybe got that Kermit the Frog in my throat. I don't know. Anyways, so I listened to his album. This is now the second time through some Sunsets of Empire. I find it's kind of a rocky album. It's got some rock elements to it, and I haven't really been able to place in my mind. It kind of reminds me of something, but I'm not quite sure what it is yet. It's good stuff, but they're reminding me of something else that I don't know that it should remind me of. So I listened to it anyways. Lots of pretty good instrumentation here. His voice is not, I don't find his voice as good on this as it was on the Marillion album, or maybe it's just not as distinctive. I'm not really sure which is the case, which is the case at the moment, but it's an okay album. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I think it's, for what I anticipated listening to, it's better than I thought it was going to be. Actually, quite a bit better than I thought it was going to be. So it's up against John Anderson's Elias of Sunhillo, which also had its issues as well. So John Anderson, one of my favorite singers. I love him, and yes, I love the stuff he does, and yes, the story, and you've probably heard this from the first battle if you've watched it. I had a friend, and we, in order to get as maximum amount of albums that we could, we would, if we decided we liked an artist, we would both decide which album to buy. I would buy one, he would buy the other. We record each for each other, and then that way we get 2 albums for one. That's how we did it. Sort of like that. Anyways, that's the way it was planned. Whether it went that way or not, I'm not really sure. So anyway, John Anderson had, at that time when we decided to do that, I think he had 3 albums, because he might have had the Friends of Mr. Cairo. I think that was still in the future for us at that point. But anyways, he had 3 albums at the time. This was one of them, Elias of Sunhillo. But we looked at the back cover of this one and seen that he played all the instrumentation on this album, so we didn't think that was going to be very good. So I ended up buying Song of 7. My friend ended up buying Animation, and then we did what we normally do. And I like both those albums quite a bit. This one I wasn't so sure about, so we never really pursued it after that day. I did listen to it its entirety now twice. The instrumentation is okay. Like, he plays every instrument on it. Drums are okay. He does a little bit of acoustic guitar on there, a little bit of mandolin, I think. Plays them both well. Lots of synthesizer and keyboard oriented stuff, which I think he's okay at. Like, all of the stuff is okay. There's no problem with it. But it's not really up to the same standard as the Phish album, as far as the instrumentation goes. But this is where John Anderson, I think, wins this battle because of his vocals. Now, some of his vocal harmonies on this particular album remind me of We Are Heaven, which is a song I like quite a bit by him, even though it's just a kind of a menage of vocal parts. But I enjoyed that about John Anderson, and so there's more of that on this album, and that's what I think ultimately made me make the decision to make him be the winner of this battle and go forward. Some of the stuff on here is quite good, though. It's well put together. The instrumentation a little on the weak side, but that's what you're going to get when one guy plays every instrument, and somebody who's not really known for instrumentation either. So, but overall, I think it's grown on me a little bit each time. I don't know the Fish album is going to go much further than it has. In fact, I found that I liked it better the first time and not so much the second time. Not that it was bad at all. It wasn't bad either time. So I'm giving this victory to John Anderson and Elias of Sunhillow, and it will go on to the quarterfinals to meet another opponent, and Fish will go on to maybe getting looked at, possibly for me to pursue a little bit more. It's opened my mind to him more, which is what this is all about. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like and subscription. That's much appreciated. Any comments about either album or anything I've said, or anything in general that you want to talk about that's related to what we're doing here, please put them in the comment section below. Hit the notification bell if you want to be reminded, and we will see you on Monday with another episode 24. Oh no, this is episode 24. I think I got it wrong. I think this is episode 24. Yeah, 23 was yesterday. Yeah, okay. I stand corrected. 24 tomorrow, which is this one, and then the next one will be the first episode in the quarterfinals, which will be episode 25 on Christmas Day. So I hope to see you then. So take care and have a good night. Goodbye.